Vitaly Ledin vs Artyom Morozov was one of the best matches I'd say probably ever, bro. Like, the amount of surprises that we had on that match was like crazy. First of all, we saw Morozov for the very first time pulling with back pressure and using that insane amount of elbow flexion that he has. Like, Morozov was doing 153 kilo reverse curls for 11 reps. So when we're talking about elbow flexion, Morozov had it. All he needed was the right technique, which is pulling outside with back pressure. So when he pulls outside, he stops Vitaly just like Hermes stopped him. Like, there was even some people saying that Morozov was the left-hand version of Hermes, and it truly looked like, but Hermes had way much more hand control, which led him into top rolling and pressing much easier. But obviously, because of his back pressure, Morozov was definitely the much superior man in this match from the first 2 rounds. He had to stop at Vitaly. Vitaly was gassing. Vitaly was looking just so tired, so much so that Vitaly was submitting to a flop press. Like, I don't ever thought I would see Vitaly flop pressing anyone, but he went full Kamil Jablonski style. And in between, unfortunately, Morozov had an injury on his elbow, and that really wasn't cool. Like, Morozov was winning 2-0, and then he got a 1 pin, and then he got another pin, and from there his elbow was already wrecked. He couldn't go anywhere from there. Some people were saying that his arm was gassed, but no, he couldn't pull because his elbow was injured. And just recently there was posted footage of his injury, and we can see how purple Morozov's pronator look. Like, as we can see, he can flex his right forearm, but the left he cannot. And he's even asked how he's doing, but with a smile on his face, he says that he's fine. And he even put out a message, which was, "My elbow wasn't ready for this first round. I'm really happy that I got to fight the best southpaw on the planet. One thing let me down, but overall, I'm happy with my progress. I'll work harder to eliminate my weak spots." You know, this is pretty cool by Morozov, like, for a lot of people, and for me as well. Morozov had this thing won. There was no way that Vitaly was going to beat him if it wasn't for this injury. Morozov had to stop, and Morozov had a beautiful and strong flop press, like a great transition of which Vitaly was trying to imitate. But overall, I'm happy with Morozov's development. And actually, if he can pull like that on the right arm, he'll be some serious trouble to the top 10.